Now that Christmas is over and the relatives are gone, it's time to start thinking about taking down all of those beautiful decorations and putting them away for the year. But that fresh Christmas tree will need to be disposed of or recycled. And in most urban and suburban areas, Christmas trees are collected from curbside during the first 2 weeks of January. Be sure to remove all of the lights, wire, tinsel, ornaments, nail stands, and other non-organic decorative materials that are not part of the original tree, including the tree stand. Flock trees are usually accepted, but not artificial trees. Larger trees, 6 to 7 feet, may need to be cut in half, depending on the requirements of your garbage hauler. Check with your local city or county agency to see if tree curbside pickup is available, and also when it's okay to start leaving your tree on the curb, or to find out where the nearest place is to drop off the tree if curbside pickup is not an option. You could also try finding a nonprofit agency in your area that offers free tree pickup and disposal. Or you could place trees and greenery around your yard to provide shelter for birds and small animals, or cut the branches of your tree into small pieces, then add to your compost pile for use in the spring. Remember to never burn your tree in a wood stove or fireplace. Pines, firs, and other evergreens have a high content of flammable turpentine oils. Burning the tree may contribute to creosote buildup and risk a chimney fire. I'm Kathy Isom, Southeast AgNet.
Hey, I'm Gary.
And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Cookies, 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 cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. King Cookie in the Paddock Mall in Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. So next time you're in the mall, stop by King Cookie or call 352-237-2557. KingCookieOcala.com. Customized cookies, cakes, and more. King Cookie.
Eating cookies. We're so happy eating cookies. Cookies!
You have that drip coming down from the corner of the room, but where did it start from?
Bone Dry Roofing can and will fix it right the first time using quality materials and will deal honestly and fairly with you, period. You can find Bone Dry Roofing on their website, bonedryroofingllc.com, and Facebook at Bone Dry Roofing LLC. Do it right before your roof needs a tarp to keep the elements out. Bone Dry Roofing stands behind their work to help make your home safe and secure, plus they have financing available. Remember, if you're not bone dry, then you're all wet.
Whether you're just starting out in your career or ready to make a change, being a commercial pilot is within your reach. The FAA has predicted that in the next few years, the number of planes in the sky will double, and that means a lot more jobs in aviation. Ocala Aviation has teamed up with an accredited university, enabling you to get a college degree in aviation while training to be a commercial pilot. And with options like financial aid, grants, and scholarships, it's never been a better time to get your new career in aviation started today. For more information, call me at Ocala Aviation, 352-861-7484.
Robin, how do you like my design?
You're designing a box?
That's not a box. It's a doghouse.
Rough draft for your rough? Sounds like you need personal service.
I do?
Yes, to print the blueprints. See Mark at the Personal Service Center. He can print blueprints, notarize permit applications, print and mail out invoices, and even provide great-looking business cards.
Personal Service Center. That's the one on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, right?
Just look for the yellow signs. Your pedigree palace will be a reality in no time.
As we draw near to the end of 2016, all of us here at WOCA The Source want to say thank you for listening. Your trust in us is what we value the most. So thanks for listening, and keep that radio tuned to 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Happy New Year from The Source, WOCA. Have you heard about Canterfield of Ocala, the new class-assisted living? Monday, January 2nd at 10:05, Dr. James McCullough, Executive Director of Canterfield of Ocala, will be our guest. Dr. McCullough will be telling us about the different levels of care available and the neighborhood concept, so be sure to tune in Monday, January 2nd at 10:05 for our interview with Dr. James McCullough. It's news you can use now and in the future right here on The Source, WOCA. Hey, Robin, did you know the Peck Mail store has moved?
After 22 years of business in Churchill Square, they moved?
Yes, the new store is 1 mile west of their old location on 17th Street, right across from Penn Flooring.
Do they still have the same smiling faces and great customer service?
They pack it, ship it, crate it, and freight it using FedEx, USPS, DHL, or UPS. A great way to start the new year.
You shop, we ship. Peck Mail, 1202 Southwest 17th Street, Suite 201. Call 352-368-9779. When you go into AutoMax, Marion County's #1 pre-owned dealer for over 15 years, you won't take the new car depreciation because AutoMax saves you thousands on late model vehicles. Browse the inventory online at AutoMaxOcala.com. Then come down to see the great vehicles and upfront pricing in person. Compare up to 60 models inside the climate control showroom. So take your time. No high pressure, no gimmicks, no games. On the corner of 17th and Easy Street. AutoMax. Quality cars, outlet prices.
All right, 22 minutes after 9 o'clock. It's counting down to the new year, and if you've got New Year's resolutions on your mind, you're not alone. You know, the number one New Year's resolution is to stop smoking. In America, you would think that was no longer there, but I guess there's a lot of us still smoking. But number two is get into the habit of being fit, and number three is lose weight. Those two sort of go together, and they go together also with a topic we've got about 7 minutes to talk about. Ben Leber is on the phone. You probably know Ben if you're a football fan. He is a former Minnesota Vikings linebacker, and he was with the, what was the other team? He was with the San Diego Chargers. He's on the phone with Lucas Duppler, who is a sports nutritionist, and they're talking to us about the importance of protein, which is something you don't hear. You hear people saying, stay away from this, that, and the other thing, but not too often do you hear the importance of protein. And they've got a challenge for you. I think it's a 31-day challenge that begins, of course, on New Year's Day. Good morning, Ben, and good morning, Lucas. Thank you. It's an honor to have both of you on the show.
Yeah, happy New Year. Thanks for having us on.
Happy New Year. Yeah, where are you guys? In the same place?
Same place, yeah. We're in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
All right. Well, Ben, I used to work at a Holiday Inn here in Ocala, and when the Gator team, the football team, needed to get away from the college lifestyle, they'd come to Ocala because it was a slower town. And I remember they would eat like almost like a big piece of steak like every day. Now, right. so that seems like it's a good source of protein, huh?
Oh, that's a perfect source of protein, and it's amazing. I'm sure if you've been around those guys, man, just the volume of food that they can eat. I mean, I used to like the fact that when I played that, yeah, I'm burning calories. I can eat all this food, and boy, I've been around some guys, especially offense and defensive linemen. Boy, oh boy, those guys can eat. It's kind of fun to sit back. It's kind of fun to sit back and watch them eat. Like, I kind of wish I can do that, but I'm kind of glad I don't.
Okay, and the reason you could is because you burned off so many calories, but most of us don't do that, right?
Yeah, that's the other thing. When I transitioned out of the NFL and then just kind of quote unquote normal life, yeah, that's one of the things I really had to look out for. Is, man, I got to change up my eating habits. I no longer burn all the calories, and I'm not as stressed out as much as I used to be. So I really had to scale back on just the volume of food that I ate. I still feel like I made good choices when I was playing and when I was done playing, but just the sheer volume of food, I really had to cut back because I didn't be one of those guys that went from 230 pounds to 330 pounds in 10 years, and that's really been my motivation, is to stay pretty lean and stay low and stay healthy.
And by eating a lot of protein, is it always meat? I guess this would be a question for Lucas, or can we get protein from non-meat sources?
Oh yeah, you can certainly get protein from non-meat sources. Your beans, your lentils, some soy products that are out there. You can get a lot of protein from for those people that maybe abstain from meat. And so I think that protein is kind of becoming more of a hit topic. You see it in the stores, you see it in bars, or ready to drink items at the gas station. So it's starting to surround a little bit more, and the importance of it is kind of coming into the limelight a little bit.
So help us out with figuring out which is best. I mean, a meat, like, would it be red meat? Would it be fish? Would it be the beans, as you said? How do we know which is best? And does it vary from person to person?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, the protein coming, from animal sources are just a little bit more abundant, and so it's a little bit easier to hit your protein marks each day if you are eating chicken, fish, red meat. Make sure that the leaner cuts of meat, you'll be able to see on the packaging if there are leaner cuts of, the poultry or whatever it may be. I think it is certainly different for each person. What I typically tell people is a good mark to try to hit is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, and that's your ideal weight. That's the weight that you want to be. And so once you have that ideal mark, you want to make sure you're sustaining that throughout the entire day, your 3 meals, that you're hitting your protein marks in order to achieve that overall overarching theme of the day of your protein goals.
Okay, I mean, evidenced by so many of these campaigns you see on the internet, we like to jump on the bandwagon when there's something that helps us or helps other people. In this case, it would help us. So you have something called 31 Ways in 31 Days. What is that, and how do we do it?
I think, it's a initiative brought on by BuyProUSA.com, and so it's just a New Year's resolution type of thing that, since everyone wants to kind of get in shape once, the new year rolls around. So for instance, 2017, we just wanted to put it together, the content, since people are using protein in general to kind of increase their overall health. We wanted to create something that each day you're getting emails in your mailbox that are helping you achieve your goals. So whether it be Motivational Monday or Nutrition Tip Tuesday, or we feature some of the athletes on there. It's just kind of it really helps with making sure that we are sustaining these health goals throughout the entire month of January, so that when January ends and February hits, you're still creating those everyday achievements that kind of build up into bigger things and hopefully helping out your overall health.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. And so what do we do? Go to our website so we know what to do and when to do it?
Yeah, BIPROUSA.com. Right on the homepage, you can click on 31 Ways in 31 Days and sign up for the challenge.
BIPRO. Say it again.
BuyProUSA.com. BIPROUSA.com.
Okay, got it. BuyProUSA.com. So are you going to watch any of the games today? A lot of bowl games today. Ben, you watching any of them?
Well, my my alma mater, Kansas State's playing tonight against Texas A&M, so I got to watch that game.
Oh, yeah, you got to watch it. But no Cheetos. You won't have any bowl of Cheetos near you, would you?
I'm kind of a Doritos guy, so absolutely. I mean, I like health and nutrition as much as everybody else, but I also like my snacks too. So when I'm watching bowl games, it is junk food at its finest.
All right, well, that was fun. A fun answer. Well, Ben Leber and Lucas Duppler, honored to have both of you on. Thank you for bringing us to our airwaves. And listeners, if you get involved with the 31 Ways in 31 Days, let us know. I'd love to hear how it's going. Maybe I'll jump on the bandwagon. Who knows? Thank you very much. BuyProUSA.com is the website. We'll make sure we attach it to the podcast of this interview. Ben and Lucas, have a Happy New Year.
Thanks, same to you too.
All right. We will take a little break, and we will be right back. Larry Lansbury is coming up next. He's already in the studio. Jerry Steele, I understand, won't be here. He's hunting, apparently. But Larry has an important message for a way we can help in an effort to help homeless people. They have a yard sale that they're putting on, and he's going to give us all the details. And we've got about 3 weeks to get ready for this. So maybe you've got something laying around that you could donate, that they can sell, and then use the money to buy food for the food bank. We'll tell you about that when we come back with Larry Lansbury. It's a Larry show today. Larry Whitler, Larry Lansbury, after Larry Lansbury, Larry Pratt. Look at this. Oh, man. We'll be right back. This is WOCA, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. A man detained in